There it goes. We are live, Sarah. Welcome back.
Yay!
Well, welcome back. Let's see who. Let's see who comes back up here. Okay, we see. Okay, none right now, but we're gonna have some people up here. I can feel it. I know it. I know it. I know it. And we're gonna be back on track. And I'll go and tell you what happened. I hit private. I hit private, and I didn't hit public yet. And that's why I couldn't see. It confused me because I couldn't see. Normally, I can see my chat on the right-hand side, and I just sit here and I go to the chat. Everything's easy peasy, and oh, there we go. We got some people coming in. And oh, there we go. We're back. Oh, check that out. Oh my! I feel so much better because the whole time I was on, guys, I couldn't see my chat, and that explains what happened. That did happen about 6 months ago. I did not hit the public button.
Yeah.
Duh. So welcome back, guys. Mary Ellen, hey, glad you're here. Mary Ellen, I see the chat now. Oh, bingo! What a difference. Oh, what a concept. Hello, Mary Ellen. Lori's, yes, I'm back. Beta Bear, we're back. Yes. Wir sind zurück. Klaus, hey, Klaus. Hello, wie geht es dir? Najuma's in Long Island, New York City. Well, she's in Long Island. And we got Eric. Eric, that's my buddy. He's in Austria. He's a tour guide in Austria. And this guy, he was one of my first. Let's see, he was one of my first. He's my second person that I invited up to do a live stream, but he was in Austria, and this is where I also realized, hey, there's a time difference. Maybe I should set an earlier time because my normal live stream time is 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but with Eric, I learned I don't want people to wait at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning to come up here. So I decided, you know what, I'm just going to change my time for that particular person to accommodate the time and still do a live at 7. So this is a double header for me today. So I'm you as my guest today, and also later on tonight. Mark Finley's his wife Terry's here. They're from Texas watching you. And I've been sharing you out, Sarah, because like I was saying earlier in the first stream, I have really, when I saw your video and immediately I was like, wow, this Sarah, she is very informative, entertaining at the same time. And I'll get to that in just a minute because I'm going to talk to some of your videos. And just a pleasant person, and that's full information. And what my genre is, I love to help people. I love to help people travel. I'm a proud American, okay, but I'm also proud to love Germany too because I spent 6 years of my life in Germany. I lived there 4 years as a kid, and then also 2.5 years in the military when I was in the Army myself in a place called Schweinfurt, Germany. And long story short, it took me a long time to get back. It took me a real long time to get back. And I went back in 2008. It took me 19 years to get back, actually. My wife and I got married in 2007. I said, look, I really want to go to Germany. And a long story short, and we're going back here, I got to Germany. I realized how much I miss Germany, and especially spaghetti eyes. Oh my goodness! And I was like, well, I miss this. And then like 4 months later, my buddy and I we went again, and then again and again. So since 2008, I've been back to Germany 19 times. It would have been 20 or 21 last year, but I had to cancel, or not cancel. No, postpone trips to Germany, and that was so hard, especially when you used to go to Germany once, twice, sometimes 3 times a year. Now I can't go. It's like, oh my goodness. But where I'm getting at, I like to help people travel to Germany, and I do it as a courtesy. It's a hobby. I help people set up our itineraries. And
I was going to ask you about this because I thought maybe you were a travel agent or somebody that helps, because I saw you were putting together trips and you're very passionate about Germany, of course, but I never did get a chance to ask what
Absolutely.
you do for your day job.
Absolutely. But enough for me for right now. I want to get to Sarah. I want to get to Sarah. Sarah's a main point because I do have a habit of talking people's ears off, and people know that. So if I'm talking ears off, say, Darren, you're talking my ears off. Will you get to the point? And I'm very easy. I'm very easy.
No worries.
Anyways, Eric, he's a travel agent in Austria. He sent me. I love saying this. I was on a live stream and I was out on my German coffee because I usually bring suitcases of coffee and suitcases mustard, synth, and other assorted Deutsch items back to the States. And I said, yeah, this is my last German coffee. And he asked me what kind. I said, oh, blah, blah, blah. Next thing I know, he's sending me German coffee in the mail.
That is so nice.
And I can't wait to meet him in person. In fact, my next trip to Germany, which will be as soon as they let me in, we'll go see Eric. He's going to take me all over Austria and all that stuff. But have you ever been to Austria?
Have I ever been to Austria? Oh, I've been to Austria more times than I've been to Germany for sure,
Oh,
because of my relatives in Vienna. So we started coming when I was a baby, and yeah, I've been back at least every couple of years ever since then. And then I regularly go see my family over there. Well, pre-corona, I was there about every 3 or 4 months
wow, that's
over in
wonderful.
Vienna.
Well, I could be around Austria too then. It's just like,
Yeah.
oh boy. Now I'm going to ask this one question and answer this one question. Have you answer this one question if you don't mind? And then I'm going to get into the meat. I'm going to know about you. I heard a little bit about more on the channel side or how you got there in the previous live stream we did. This is our second live stream, Sarah. But exactly what you want to do. The goal of your channel. But first, I must ask this very important question because ich liebe spaghetti eyes.
Yeah.
My buddy Nick here. Nick's going to come visit me in November. Actually, he's going to spend a week with me here.
Yeah.
He's asking, have you had spaghetti eyes, Sarah? I also have German Austrian ancestry. So have you? Sarah.
No.
Sarah. Oh. Wait a minute. Let me
I'm breaking your heart here. I know. I'm so sorry.
For your 4 years, Nick spaghetti eye. Oh wow. Well, Sarah. Oh,
The shape just kind of weirds me out a little bit because I expect it to be like noodles with tomato sauce, but it's ice cream. So I struggle with the visuals of it, I will admit.
Okay, I got you. And I understood that too. Actually, you know what my favorite place in Munich to get spaghetti ice? You'll know exactly where this is at, especially being there. Orlando Strasse. The Bavarian Munich sports shop right there.
Yeah.
There's an ice cafe right across the street, right across the right in front of the sports store.
Ah, okay.
They got
That's
some.
the good one you recommend?
Oh yes, they got some. It's a walk-up counter. You walk up to the counter, you're outside. It's so good. Now there's other ones throughout the town, through the city of Munich too. But yeah, we'll get more on spaghetti ice later too. I'm just so happy I'm back in the chat. So it's like, yeah. So Sarah,
everybody's gonna unsubscribe from me now because
oh,
I haven't had spaghetti ice.
Oh no, they're gonna love it. They're gonna love it. I hope you get millions of subscriptions, by the way, because you're so informative and give so many opportunities to young people come out and experience another culture, another university. Now, with that being said, Sarah, please tell us about your channel, what your goals are with your channel, and just go from there.
Yeah. So my channel, To Bayern. I initially created it in part because of Corona. I was feeling very distant from my family and friends. This was one aspect where I really wanted to find other ways to connect with them and other people in particular. And YouTube seemed like a really good place for that. And also, like you, Darian, I have this bug, this itch, I guess, that I really want to help people in some way.
So cool.
And that's part of the reason why I created the channel. So on my channel, there's typically, I would say, 2 types of videos. There's videos that I make that are, let's say, about Germany from the lens of an American. And the second type is about studying in Germany. So yeah, I like talking about both topics, so I decided to do both.
So cool, and you do. Like I said, I said it like 5 times already, but you do an outstanding job. You're very clear, and you're very entertaining at the same time.
Thank you.
And guys out there in the chat out there, please go visit Sarah out there at To Bayern. And there's a story how she got that name too. I'm gonna let her expound on that too in just a minute. But go see Sarah. And if you like her channel, hit subscribe, and you'll get a lot more videos. I believe she has 12 videos now, 13 videos, so, something like that. I could be off on the.
I don't know.
But every one of them,
Something like that.
are awesome. And I'm a big, now I like when you say, if you like the content, hit subscribe. I'm a big advocate for that, because I don't want people just subscribe and just subscribe and then not go back later. You know what I mean? But if you like her channel, which I know you will, make sure you check out Sarah's channel at Bay to Bayern, BAYTOBAYERN. And while we're on that, Sarah, would you tell everybody how you got that name, Bay to Bayern?
Yes. So in Seattle, there is this bay called Elliott Bay. It's very famous, and I grew up around this area, and then I moved to Bayern, Munich, and I also liked that I liked the naming, that Bay was also part of Bayern, so I sort of did a little bit of wordplay there, but it has to do with where I'm from and where I am now. Yeah.
That is so cool. That is so cool. Speaking of cool, I bet it's cold where you're from right now too. So somewhere in Oregon. That was Oregon.
Seattle, Washington.
Seattle, Washington. Okay, yeah, Seattle.
Yeah. It doesn't get that cold there because we're right on the ocean. Well, there's a little bit of an inlet of ocean from the Pacific. It's called the Puget Sound. And so it's really close to the ocean, and we have a very temperate regulating effect. So it's never too hot and never too cold. So we're very far north, but actually it doesn't get that much snow. It doesn't ever get too low in temperature. Not as cold as here for sure.
Wow. Yeah, I guess. Ooh, especially well, I was over there in the Army. We used to be out in the field for months at a time in that freezing weather, and I will never forget that.
Yeah.
The difference with working in it and being in it for sure. Hey, Dutch Gamer, I just want to, yeah, it's hard to work. You can't tag on your cell phone. You have to be on a CPU or a laptop somewhere. So just to let you know, he's over in the Netherlands. Dutch Gamer's in the Netherlands watching you too.
Oh, awesome.
Eric here says, "Hey, sir, which part of Austria is your family from?"
Vienna.
Vienna. All right.
Yeah. I spent a lot of time in Vienna. It sort of feels like a second home city to me. I mean, Vienna and Munich feel very, very similar. Except I think the nightlife is a little bit better in Vienna, but I think that's really the only difference.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've not been to Vienna. I almost said Vienna sausage. I've not been to Vienna yet.
Really, ever?
No, and I need to.
Oh my gosh, yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful city. They have such a rich culture. It's very distinct in Vienna, especially from like the rest of Austria and definitely the rest of Europe as well. There's so much unique history that happened in Vienna. So yeah,
Wow.
it's one of my favorite places.
Well, I definitely want to do some more research on that. The history, and because I have not, so but I will. Because I've heard people talk about Vienna, and I keep wanting to say Vienna sausage, but Vienna and then and everything, but I have not yet gone there yet. It goes back to me a long time, 19 years to get back to Germany, and when I get back to Germany, I want to be in Germany, but I'm venturing out. I've been venturing out. I've been going to Belgium, which I've been to Belgium, a long time ago. But of course, I go, France, do all that stuff, but I want to get down to Italy. Check all the places out too. But I will always revert back to Deutschland. Oh, Bavaria. Und Deutschland, of course.
Then if you love Bavaria, then you'll also love Austria. They do sort of identify as a similar culture. There's not so many differences compared to Austria and Bavaria as there is Austria to the rest of Germany, for sure.
Absolutely. I have a story from Austria where I learned about the toll sticker. Not only did I get banged once, but I got banged twice with the toll sticker. For the what do you call it? The sticker you have to put on your windshield.
Yeah. Oh yes. Okay.
I can't think of the name of it. Troll something. Well,
it's just like, yeah, the ticket to pay the toll, the sticker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The sticker. Well, about 3 years ago, I was taking a shortcut to take my buddy to Neuschwanstein Castle. I go so much now, I know the shortcuts, whatever. And I've been through there many times and never got stopped. Well, I got pulled over and they say, "Where's your sticker?" I said, "What sticker?" They explained. Well, they gave me an $80 fine. That's about 4 years ago now. Wow.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "What? Well, that's never going to happen again." They're talking about a sticker I needed. Well, last year, September of 2019, I was last in Germany, by the way, October 1st, 2019. It's time to get back. I knew to get the toll sticker. And I had another buddy of mine that's never been to Europe, never been overseas, period. And I'm showing him everything. I'm telling the story about the toll sticker. I'm like, "Oh, I know what to do. We'll go stop the store, grab the toll sticker, whatnot." Get there. And I was confident. I said, "Yeah." And as I was pulling up to this stop, I'm like, "Yeah, I get to blow right by because I have my sticker." Well, they pulled me over. And they says, "Where's your sticker?" I'm like, "Right here. It's on my dashboard." And I'm like, "Nope. You have to have it in your windshield. 120 euros. 120 euros. I said, "Well, here's my sticker right here." Well, too late. 120 euros. I'm like, "No."
You made them get out of the car. That's probably why they were mad.
It was something else. And I actually did a video during that time while I was getting pulled over. I mean, the guy's writing the ticket in the back, whatever, the receipt, everything. And I'm out there I'm going off, but in a funny way. I'm like, "I can't believe this." But my total sticker in Austria. Have you ever experienced anything like that?
No, we've always bought. I think if I recall correctly, it's been a while since I've traveled, but it's called a vignette.
That's it.
And yeah, we always get the vignette. We always stop at the first gas station going down into Austria. So always stop at that gas station. Always get the vignette. Always put it in the right spot on your dashboard or on the windshield, I should say.
Now, which is the right spot? Is it right, left, or middle?
I think it's like right behind the mirror or right below the mirror, your rear view mirror. Yeah.
What I'm going to do next time I buy one, because I'm going to go through there again. Especially when I go see Eric, because Eric says, "Hey, come on down to Austria, I'll show you." I'm going to have where I buy. Can you please place this in my windshield? I want the exact spot. Bitte. And hope that works.
What part of Austria is Eric from?
Eric's in. Eric, please put in the chat. I don't want to misspeak. I know he's about an hour south of Hallstatt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, south of Hallstatt. I can't think of the name. Forgive me. But Eric, if you don't mind putting that in the chat, that'll be wonderful. Arno's here. Oh, Arno said happy birthday.
Thank you. It was lovely. Well, as lovely as a lockdown birthday can be, but you guys pretty much saw all the highlights and yeah, didn't miss anything.
Well, that was so cool. We got the swan haxa. Oh, I love swan haxa. I used to live with swan haxa. Oh, the crickle. I was sitting there. I was watching the video. I was like, "Oh man, I wish I could have some of that." That's so good. Oh my.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's what I'm going to ask you. I have heard about it, but I've never seen it or had it. Chestnut soup. Soupa.
Yeah.
How does that taste? I mean, does it taste like
Kastaniensoupe? It kind of has like an earthy flavor to it. But I think that was in part because they added truffles to it as well. So it sort of had like a little bit of a mushroom soup kind of a vibe, but with a bit of a nutty flavor. Like imagine mushroom soup, but with a nutty flavor as well.
Oh, I gotta try that. Do they offer that year round or is it just this time of year?
I have no idea. Typically, I guess chestnuts are roasted more in the wintertime. So I would wager, although don't quote me on this, but I would imagine that it's a winter food. But I'm not entirely sure on that. It's the first time I had it as well.
Really?
And it was really good, I have to say.
Oh, I got a thumbs up on it. So that means it was really good. Awesome. What is your favorite restaurant in Munich? Oh, I'm sure there's one of many. But if the lockdown was over, and that's I'm gonna talk more about that too. If the lockdown was
Mhm.
over, what restaurant would you go to?
Um,
I know you like
it
the
would probably it would probably be well, maybe one of 3 restaurants. It's hard to say.
right.
But one of my favorite restaurants is Regenbogen, which auf Deutsch is a rainbow.
Hmm.
And this is at Goetheplatz, and it is run by a charity for AIDS research.
Wow.
So it's a really interesting restaurant. Everything is probably below market prices, and you are encouraged to donate a little bit extra because I think I'm not entirely sure, but some of the profits go to AIDS research, and so that's one of my favorite restaurants. Um,
Great concept.
Another one is Schnelle Liebe,
Schnell-
which is Schnelle Liebe, which means fast love, I guess.
Okay.
But
No,
it's
no,
in
no.
the it's in the
Schnell-
Glockenbach, and it's a bar actually, but I like them because they have Beyond Burgers.
Huber?
Beyond Burgers, the meat substitute type of a
Okay.
burger.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah.
How does that taste?
Oh, amazing, amazing, amazing. Hamburgers have always been one of my favorite foods growing up, and in an effort to eat less meat as I get older, one of the things I've given up is like regular hamburgers, but that I've been able to do that because Beyond Burgers and Impossible Burgers taste so freaking good. Like it really hits the spot, and I don't even miss regular beef anymore.
Wow.
So that's why I seek out that restaurant in particular. And then the third restaurant I think is the Augustiner Keller.
Augustiner.
Yeah, and that is at Hackerbrücke, which is really close to downtown, like one S-Bahn station from the Hauptbahnhof. And it's a huge, huge Bavarian restaurant, very, very famous. And lots of people go there for Oktoberfest in all times of the year. Yeah.
Yeah, great Schweinhaxe there.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
And I saw you there. I saw a picture of you and your dirndl there.
Yes, actually, I was there at Augustiner Keller in part because the Oktoberfest was canceled last year. So what did they call it? I can't remember what they called the special Oktoberfest for Munich last year, but
I'm supposed to be there too, by the way.
yeah, I heard you're coming in September. I was going to ask you about that, but
Yes.
um, yes. So we went to the Keller instead, and so that was really really nice. It looked like Oktoberfest, but the spirit was really, I have to say, missing. But I actually have a collection of dandles. I don't just have one. I actually have like 5 or 6, and I want to get more. But I know Dirndl and Lederhosen can be kind of a polarizing thing with Germans. I think pretty much people outside of Bavaria don't really care for it or don't like it. So
Right.
otherwise, I would probably make more videos about Dirndl.
Now, explain to everybody out here what is a dirndl. People that don't know, explain what a dirndl is and the purpose and so forth.
Yeah, it's just a traditional style of dress um, for this area. Dirndl is like a corseted top with a long skirt on the bottom, and you typically wear an apron with it, and also like a short blouse to go underneath that as well. And I think it fell out of fashion with some of the newer fashions in the early 20th century, but it came back. I'm not entirely sure about when it fell out in the um, initial time period, but it was brought back, I believe, in the 60s, 70s. People started to get more interested in the traditional clothing again, and now it's like high fashion. There are, cheap dandles that you can get at the corner shop, and there are 2,000 euro dandles that you can buy like
Wow.
ultra high fashion. Yeah,
Wow.
I am a lover of dandles, and I won't go on and on about it, but it's just the traditional dress of Bavaria and Austria. Yeah.
Absolutely. Tell everybody about the aprons. How you tie the apron? Like what in the middle? I think you're married, or the middle.
Yes. So, I'm not entirely sure how orthodox people are with this, but I believe left side is, let's see. I have to think about where I put mine. I think I put mine on the, oh, I can't quite remember. Anyway, left or right.
Is that there? You go.
One of them means that you're single. The other side means that you're taken. The middle means you're still too young.
Oh, okay.
And on the back means that you are widowed.
Widowed. Okay.
Yeah.
I used to know, because when I was single, you know, back and when I was stationed in Germany, I was like, okay,
Mhm.
she's married, she's not,
Mhm.
back in the day, and
Yeah.
I was real careful about that. I have been wanting to purchase some lederhosen for a long
Yeah.
time, and I already I'm gonna get some. My
You're
next
gonna get a legit pair next time.
legit pair. I don't want to be, plastic looking, look at silly American wearing that plastic stuff. I want the lederhosen and the leather, and I'm
Yeah.
not sure if I want the shorts or the pants, but it'll be probably
Get the
fun.
shorts. Get the shorts and then get the long socks.
Long as okay, that goes over
Yeah.
your calves there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
you get the short socks and then the the calf warmers. I don't know if you've seen that
oh
before.
yeah,
They're like a two-part sock. Yeah. Those are
oh,
cool.
yeah. I'm going to do it. You live once, right? And
Yeah.
I know I came close a couple times. I'm like, oh, I really don't want to spend 400 euros or 500 euros. I don't want to go no more than that. You know what I mean? But you get a nice pair for 350, 400, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm just going to buckle down, and you know what? I will not maybe I will be getting me some lederhosen, and I'm going to walk around lederhosen just to say I've been to Oktoberfest I think 14 times in my
Oh my
life.
gosh.
Uh, 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 I was counting. Yeah, 14 times from when I was in the military and up to present. And
Mhm.
uh, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it. What stopped me? I had friends like, no, I'm gonna wear them, look silly and everything. I'm like, come on, let's have fun. But you know what? I learned a long time ago. I'm not waiting on nobody because
Yeah.
if I wait on somebody, I'm never going to do stuff. I
Exactly.
I want to get back to Germany, and then well, maybe I'll get back with you. Okay. Well, you know what? When I married my beautiful wife, I said, you want to go to Germany? She's like, yeah. I'm like, let's do it. I'm not waiting on no one else. And we went to Germany and everything, and it's been on ever since. Oh my goodness! But I'm gonna get some leaderhood.
So you're planning to come again this year then to Oktoberfest?
Yes, actually, I have 3 trips planned. 2 trips I already bought tickets. Tickets are taken care of.
Dang. Okay.
One, as soon, I'm not just saying this, but as soon as they let international travel in, this guy here will be on the phone to Lufthansa or Delta. Hey, I'm on a flight to Germany. Pronto. Schnell, lieber. And, and,
Yeah.
I'm going to go there, and it'll be just me, and that's fine. I love going with people too, but I love going. Sometimes I like going solo. You know,
Yeah.
you learn more. Not learn more. You know what I mean? I just like going solo. Now I love taking groups, but
Mhm.
going by yourself sometimes, I don't know. I like to talk to people, so it don't bother me for people coming to my table and sitting down next to me, whatever. And say, come on in. That doesn't bother me because I love people, and I like to practice my German, which I would love to be fluent one day, and I'm so far away from that because I'm away from Germany. But
Yeah.
I can get around. I could travel. I could order food. Voice Speisekarte, bitte. I could order spaghetti eyes. You get my drift. I could get around. No problem.
That's the most important. How to ask for the bathroom and how to ask for spaghetti ice. Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Oh boy. Not. Oh yes. You see, you got it. And but back to traveling. September,
Yeah.
I'm taking a group of 7 people to Germany, and of course Munich's going to be one of the stops.
Right.
We're flying into Frankfurt, and then we're going to Schweinfurt. I got to go. I can't go to Germany without going to Schweinfurt, where I spent 2 years of my life. Excuse me. And then
Of course.
that's right. And then I'm going to Bamberg. Visit there.
I love Bamberg. Oh, it's such a beautiful city, like such a cute town with the Rauch beer.
Yes,
Very unique.
yes, heavy Weissing. And
Hmm.
now, have you? You mentioned Bamberg. Have you ever been to Schweinfurt or heard of Schweinfurt?
I've heard of Schweinfurt, but I've never been there.
You got the accent and everything. Schweinfurt. Say it again.
Schweinfurt.
You sound German. That's
Well, I live here, so
right. Right.
I
Oh,
do
wow.
hear the accent.
Ooh, I
Yeah.
don't hear that. It's like, oh yeah. I still say Schweinfurt, but Schweinfurt. I got to get the
You
umlaut.
gotta get the W. The W is like
I'm
it's like a V. Schweinfurt. Yeah.
Schweinfurt. Ich liebe Schweinfurt. Und
Yeah.
Bavaria.
Which is interesting because the Germans know that the W is pronounced like a V, but a lot of Germans actually, when I hear them speak English, they will pronounce V like a W. It's very interesting. They'll say, I live in this such and such village, and I'm like, village? Did you what?
Willis?
Can you say that
God.
again? Yeah,
Entschuldigen Sie bitte?
yeah. It's very interesting, very unique, but I guess a lot of people learn that in school. Um, but something quite unique that I've seen.
That's awesome.
So is your first stop then? Okay, so your first stop is Frankfurt, and then
Right.
Schweinfurt, and then where?
We'll be renting a van in Frankfurt, so Schweinfurt, Bamberg. We're going to
Mhm.
Regensburg. Going to Berchtesgaden. Always like going there. Regensburg, I've been there several times on a train, but never got off and explored the city. But we're going to spend the night in Regensburg. And we're going to Berchtesgaden. And of course, we're going to go to Hallstatt, Austria.
I've been to Hallstatt.
I never say you like Hallstatt?
Oh my God, it's one of the most beautiful places I've ever been.
I can't wait.
It's famous for a reason, you know.
Right.
Berchtesgaden is also amazing. Like if you go to Königssee, which is just south of Berchtesgaden, then there's beautiful hikes and things to do around there as well.
Oh my goodness! You want to hear a funny story?
Yes.
A real quick one. I love the Kongasee and the Oversea and all that stuff and Berchtesgaden. I've been there many times, but well, first of all, I love to swim. Okay, and I love to swim in these Bavarian lakes that are crystal clear. Like I go to the Ipsy all the time, especially when I'm there in September. Sometimes I'm there in July, whatever. But I love to swim in the Ipsy. Swim to those islands. Those islands out there.
Yeah.
Every one of them. Swim to them. Hang out a little bit, rest a little bit, and then swim to another island. It's awesome. I love it. But back to Oversea. I always wanted to jump. Now I jumped in the Kongasee too. That's cold. That is very cold. I jumped in right where that last boat. You get off the last boat. That's that little area. I jumped in there. But I've also jumped in the Oversea, which is all kinds of cold. It's like 80 times with steroids colder than the Kongasee, which is a field away.
Yeah.
So I got my friend with me and everything, and I'm ready. Okay. Well, I really look goofy. I got my mask on, my snorkel mask and everything. People looking at me nuts. Everything. I said, I'm going to jump in the Oversea. Well, I got in the Oversea. I got ankle deep, and I'm like, oh, that's cool, but I can deal with this. And right where the water changes from blue or from clear to dark blue, I decided to jump right on in there. And as soon as I jumped in, I thought I was going to die. It took the breath right out of me. I couldn't breathe. And I was like, what? I mean, I got back so quick. It wasn't funny. But I tried like 6 or 7 different times. And after the 7th time, it was 7th time, I finally learned this isn't working. I'm not gonna kill myself. But I can say I jumped in the Oversea.
Yeah.
Oh, would I do it again?
Maybe not.
Maybe I'll try another day, a different time of year, whatever. Try again because I love the water. All those waterfalls and everything. Oh my goodness! But I plan on taking the group, the people with me on the group there as well. Berchtesgaden, all the stuff around there. Berchtesgaden. Say it again.
Berchtesgaden.
Perfect. I'm gonna say.
Maybe Eric can correct me if I'm saying anything wrong, but pretty sure that's right.
Hey Jeffrey, make sure you just go to Bay to Bayern. I gotta get that right, Bayern.
Hmm.
Where can I find Sarah's channel? I will subscribe to it, and look for her, and you'll see her right there. Good stuff. And just a reminder, everybody out there, and everybody in the chat, if I'm not ignoring you, so please, if I skip you by accident, whatever, please feel free to get it back. It takes. I do not get offended at all. So if you can say, Darren, you missed me. Hey, I missed you. I'll get back with you. So please bear with me. Good to go. Thomas says, Lord, that's true. I could believe the thing. But from Berchtesgaden, we're going to Garmisch. Garmisch, one of my favorite areas, of course, the IFC. I got ahead of myself. The IFC, and I love the Zugspitze. No matter what time of year, I love to go on the Zugspitze. No matter how many times I go up there, I got to go up there to the Zugspitze because it's a different feel every time. In 2013, I was there, and it was the clearest day. They said it was the clearest day since 1896.
Wow. Were you able to see all of Germany from up there?
Oh my goodness, it was beautiful. Of course, you can see all the Alps and the Swiss Alps and the Austrian Alps and the giant Alps in a distance, or you point to the direction, But yes, you saw little towns from a distance that you could never see normally, and it was awesome. And I met a couple who it was an American couple who goes there they've been going every year there for 42 years, and they could not believe how clear this was. And so they were talking about their all their experiences and everything. This is the clearest we're ever seeing it. And but we stayed up there until it was time to go. Last train back down. You have a question for Boss. What do you miss the most about Seattle?
Oh, that's a tough one. It's split between like my family and friends, and salmon. It's a pretty 50-50 split, I have to say. Yeah, Pacific salmon is amazing.
Gotta have it, right? Now, do they have salmon there in Germany? Do they have it at all?
They have Atlantic salmon, and mostly from like Norway and Sweden. They have the Atlantic salmon, but it's not quite the same as our like 5 indigenous species of salmon that we have in the Pacific Northwest. Everybody from Seattle is very well versed in the local types of salmon, and everybody has a favorite.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Arno says last 2 days they have spring on Lake Constance. I love Lake Constance. Oh my goodness, that is beautiful. Have you ever been there, Sarah?
No, I need to go there though.
It's beautiful. I was able to rent a boat there. It was 20 euros for 3 hours. So I was like,
that's really cheap.
Yes, very. Now, granted, this was a rowboat, but
okay.
So I was out there. I'm on Lake Constance. Check me out. But I rode through the famous where the lighthouse is and everything, and I'm paddling through. All these boats passing me. I'm like, hey.
That's awesome.
Oh,
my aunt recently told me that I need to go to the Garteninsel on Bodensee. I see this other question that you have on the screen here.
Sarah, is this unusual year for snow amounts? Question mark. Seems so from the pictures I've seen. Yeah, I've seen a lot of pictures of snow in that area.
A couple weeks ago, we had quite a lot of snow, yes, but now we actually do have spring temperatures here as well. It's about 10 to 12 degrees, or I think it was 12 degrees today, which is low 50s in Fahrenheit. So it's up right now, but we've gotten more snow than we've gotten, I think, in the last 3 years, I would say.
Wow.
2016 was a very cold winter, and then we haven't had much snow since then. So yeah, we did get a decent amount this winter so far.
Awesome stuff. My kids can't wait to see the snow. Well, they seen it before. I took them to Germany back in 2016, but not only I'm taking my group in September. Oh, by the way, Berchtesgaden would be in Garmisch, and we do all the stuff in Garmisch, and also, of course, Munich. We go into Munich and all that stuff. But I'm also taking my family to Germany. My family and some friends of ours. in December for the Christmas markets.
Mhm.
We're going to be at the Schweinfurt, Bamberg, Garden, of course, Garmisch, Munich, of course, Nuremberg, Christmas markets and everything. And and my kids are older now, so they're like, wow, we get to go to Germany again. And so that's going to be, I can't wait.
Are you guys gonna go to Legoland?
You know what? That's a good question. Do you
I would
recommend?
love to go. I've never been, but I know there's one somewhat within, I think, an hour or two of Munich. And I wanted to go when I was 14, and my parents didn't want to stop. But
Right?
I do mean to go back there, especially when I buy a car at some point.
There you go.
I will definitely go. Yeah.
Well, let's. I actually just wrote that down because I might, take my kids there. My daughter just turned 12. I have a daughter named Grace,
Mm,
and my son's 10. He'll be 11 in September. So they'll be 11 and 12 when we go to Germany in December. Well, no,
yeah.
11, 12, and I might do that. They don't know.
Yeah, they're at a great age where they should listen to as much German as they can because they'll pick up on the accent and the proper pronunciations much easier when their brain is all malleable. So make sure they listen to a lot of German.
Absolutely. I've
Yeah.
been watching a lot of like German YouTubers, just listening and trying to pick out stuff, and a lot of rewinding. What did they just say? Going back and then lots of Google Translate and all that stuff. Just trying to pick up stuff, and I'm learning stuff that way. I mean, it's amazing. When I get to Germany, it's weird. German just flows out. When I'm there like 2 or 3 days, it just comes out. And did I just say that? I can't believe I just said that. Or I could pick up stuff. I could. People could be. I got a lot of German friends, and they talk German and everything. And I tell them, speak German. I'm going to hear German, so I can pick it out. And then I'm like, okay, wait, let's take a break. Can you speak English again, please? But they talk German, and I'm picking out stuff. And my friend Matthias, he goes, I'm going to speak German, and you tell me what I say. And he's like, oh, he's always the whole time. I'm like, which is good, but it's like, my mind is like, hey. But you pick up so much just by listening and doing. You
Yes.
gotta do it. It's one thing to listen, but you have to do it. And
You have to
that's
practice.
practice, absolutely. And when I get back to the States, I'm usually when I go in the store, I'm like, Dankeschön. I mean, thank you, and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool. Now, speaking of language, you for the university, you made a video on this. As a matter of fact, you had to take a
Yeah.
series of tests. No, that was something else. That's to get your residency card, right?
Yeah. Yeah. No, for my master's program, because it was in English, it was an international master's. So this program was in English, and I didn't have to take any language courses for that because coming
Gotcha.
from the US, English is our native language. So didn't need to prove anything for that. But for my permanent residency status, which is still pending, I did have to take a B1 exam and pass B1, which is basically lower intermediate. Basically means that you can operate in everyday society pretty much okay, and you can understand what's going on. You can make yourself known, but I mean, probably as you saw from my birthday video, oh, my German got so bad in lockdown. I can't even believe it. I'm like kicking myself for not for not keeping up with it, but I'm gonna sign up for a
No
course.
good.
Yeah, I'm gonna sign up for a course for B2, I think, this probably in February. Yeah. I need
Wow.
to keep working on it because I want to get fluent. My husband is already like C1 plus,
Oh,
but
really?
he can speak 6 languages, so it's kind of comparing apples to orange.
That's amazing. So I heard you say that in one of the videos about you know, him learning 6 languages. I mean,
Yeah,
that's a big wow. I mean, that's a I can't imagine.
yeah.
I could like say hello in different languages, whatever.
Mhm.
Good about it. Hey, I know how to say hello in Korean, or I know how to say hello in Spanish, or whatever. But I don't
Yeah.
speak, that. But to know it fluently, I mean, that's another kettle of fish, as they say.
Yeah, I think you have to have the brain for it. I don't, but he does, so that's good. Yeah,
Oh boy, that's for sure.
very tough.
Hey, Fantastic Travels. Let's see. Glad you're here. Introducing Sarah from Munich. She's American, living as an expat in beautiful, beautiful Munich, Germany. And guys out there in the chat, make sure to share this out. Share this out. I want the whole world to know about Sarah and her channel and what she has to offer, information. And any young person out there that are in high school, whatever, that may be listening. Maybe you don't know that you're aspiring to live in another country, learn a different culture or whatever. Well, Sarah's here to help you, and she will teach you and tell you exactly what you need to do to attend a university there in Germany. Not only that, but the process of. I mean, Sarah, you're very you tell it all. So and
I try, yeah.
and for those listening, tell your friends about this, because hey, you know what? Has your son or daughter ever thought about going to Germany for university? Check out Sarah's channel, Concept. So share this out and get to know Sarah. I'm so glad to get to know you, Sarah. This is really cool.
Thank you.
Laura saying, Sarah, I love Vienna. I want to go for a longer time and explore more of the outer cities. Oh, very cool.
Yeah, there's also a valley outside of Vienna to the west called the Wachau. And this valley is where they grow lots of the fruit trees for the schnapps.
Ooh,
And they grow wine out there, white wine as well.
that's right.
It's also such a beautiful, beautiful area. It's fantastic. I also recommend going out there if you head out close to Vienna.
Hey, awesome. Well, guess what? Eric's saying here, Darren, when you bring some extra time, I will show you Austria and an awesome road trip, and we'll go by Vienna. Eric, appreciate that. That is awesome. Like I said, as soon as they let me in, here's an airplane, and I'm on it.
Yeah.
So, hey, Eric, thanks a lot, sir. That'd be awesome. And I will buy you some spaghetti ice. And Sarah, if I ever meet you, I'll buy you some spaghetti ice too.
Okay, I'll try it just for you.
All right. Mary, oh wow. Okay. Vignetta. Okay. Yeah, I'm way behind in the. Hey, Gracie Boo. Thank you. This is my daughter. Whoa, this is my daughter Grace. Say hi. All right, been down a little bit. Well, not that much. Stand up. There. This is my daughter Grace. Sarah. This is Sarah. Miss Sarah.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
My daughter Grace. She brought me a brand new, fresh cup of coffee.
Wow, aren't you so lucky?
I love you, baby. You're my favorite daughter.
That's what my dad says. I'm the only daughter.
That's right.
I was like, doesn't that technically also make me the worst daughter?
Right. That's funny.
Oh God.
She's
he also loves to tell me, hey, when I say, hey Dad, can I have $5 or $10 or something? And he would say, you can have everything I have in my wallet. And I'm like, yes. And then I open it and there's nothing in there. So
I want to remember that. That's
yeah.
cool. Now she's getting older now and everything, and I like to joke around a lot. And said, "That's a dad joke, Daddy." I said, "Well, I'm your
dad joke." Total dad joke.
Guess what? My daughter Grace, real quick. She's been in gymnastics. She's been dancing since she was 3.5 or 2.5. Mm-hmm. But she started gymnastics probably about 5-6 years ago, and she went to her first gymnastics meet last weekend, and she got third place in two events. And which was like, wow. She wasn't expecting that, but confidence. But anyways, that's how I sent you those videos by accident. I thought I had my mom on there, and then I saw, did I just send these to Sarah? Great. So
I said, interesting choices to send me. Yes.
What am I doing here? That was good stuff. Yeah. So I am behind the chat, and you know what? That's okay. I'm enjoying, and I'm sure you are. I finally found Sarah. Okay, we got someone else found you. Well, you got several different subscribers coming to you. Guys out there, trust me. You first of all, she's an awesome person. I love her personality, and you're gonna find out so much information about not only Munich but the university system, and that's what got me. I was like, wow, this is so cool, because I love talking to people and helping people. And this is another, I'll be talking to friends kids and everything. Hey, have you ever considered about going to Germany? So I'm going to be sharing you out, Sarah.
Oh, thank you.
Yep, she says they're connected. Okay. Hey, Jamie. Jamie, he's in, where is he? He's in Missouri. Eric, if we get to go with Darren in September, any chance to be able to meet up with you in Hallstatt? Oh, Tommy, actually, Eric and I, we talked about that, and we'll make that happen. So Thomas, he's one of my group. He's in my group that we're going. He and his wife. Klaus's Vienna was the capital of almost half a year for quite some time. You can see that magnificent architecture. You know what? Thanks to Sarah and Klaus, I'm gonna do some research on Vienna more, and because I want to know a lot about it before I get there, so I can experience it better.
If you like sausages, Vienna is the place to be.
Vienna sausages.
Yeah. There's like the best Würstel stand outside of the Albertina Museum in downtown Vienna. Yeah, every time I go to downtown Vienna, I pretty much have to go to that Würstel stand. Wow. I'm sure anybody that's been to Vienna knows exactly what I'm talking about, right outside the Albertina.
I am taking note. I just wrote that down again for sure. Speaking of sausages, Munich has tons of, as you know, I'm not telling you anything, tons of bratwurst stands, and but I love going to the train station.
Yeah.
And grabbing all the street food there, and then the train station to Bahnhof. And there's one of my favorite bratwurst stands. Well, I say one of my favorite because they're all my favorite. If they have a bratwurst in there, it's my favorite. And it's right in the middle on the corner of the station. If I'm saying that right. Yeah, before you go at that, the one where like you're going towards downtown entrance, exit.
Okay.
Yeah, the little food court there on the right.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have some good bratwurst there.
Do you have a favorite type?
I like it all. I'll take that one, and that one. I like it all, but I especially love Weisswurst.
Weisswurst, yeah.
Oh my goodness, it's great. It is awesome. Guess who we have in the chat? Passport 2. Hey guys, glad to see you here.
Hey.
All right, they're in the Rhein-Main area up there. Have you ever heard of Passport 2?
I saw the last live stream that you did. I think you did with them, yes?
Yes, awesome. Yeah, that was 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago,
yeah.
Whatever. Awesome couple, awesome people there. I love their channel as well. Yeah, we were, had them on live stream, and it was fun to see their videos. They work well together. They mesh together, and they do a lot of comparison between the U.S. and Germany and all that stuff, and it's real neat. Very awesome for you guys, Donnie and Aubrey, to pop up here. Hope you got your whatever you needed at IKEA and everything. So they were picking up something in IKEA.
Oh, that's a fun trip.
Yeah, so they came in and said hi. So I'm honored, Passport 2, Donnie and Aubrey. And that's another thing, guys, out there. If you have not seen the live stream I had with Passport 2, with no glitches, make sure you check out their channel as well. Again, it's Passport 2, and you'll love Donnie and Aubrey. Awesome people. I only interview awesome people. How about that? I had Ellie and Lucas a week before last. They're a young couple living in Eastern Germany, northwest Germany. I had to think of my map there. And awesome couple. I don't know, both systems better than Italy, France, but both systems better than Italy, France. I have to go back to that one.
Okay.
You have 2 spots. Okay, yeah, I'm way behind. The easiest place to put it in the left-hand corner of the windshield on the driver's side. All right. Yeah, so oops, sorry about that.
Oh, Lake Wörthersee. Oh my gosh.
Is that nice?
I've never been, but I've wanted to go so badly.
Oh boy, I can't wait to check all these places out. And again, with Eric, he's a travel guide, and he's like, "Come on, let's go. I'm going to show you all these places." I think that's Eric. Eric's such a nice guy. Again, he was one of my first live streams, and he set an alarm to be on my live stream. And that's when
Wow.
I started thinking. I'm like, if I'm going to have people from Germany, I'm not going to have them stay up to 1, 2 o'clock in the morning to be on my live stream. That's just rude, you know.
Yeah.
So that's when I decided to change it. So he was my guinea pig live stream.
Oh.
I think you mentioned that in the live stream. Yes, absolutely, Tommy. You got that right. That's now. How do you say that, Sarah? Chef's
Schaf Schaftbergspitze.
chef
Schaftbergspitz, yeah.
chef bug spit chef bug spits. I gotta get
Yeah, if you can say "er," can you say
yeah
"er"?
yeah
Schaftberg.
chef
Berg. Instead of "burr," you say "er."
yeah. Chef bag spits
Better. Schaftbergspitz.
chef bag spits.
Yeah. Better.
Ich mote
Nice.
spits.
Mhm.
All right. Oh, here they are. We're on the way to an appointment, but wanted to pop in and say hi. Hope everyone's doing great. Okay, so they have been up yet, but they're on their way. They're probably halfway there now because I'm in the chat there. Very awesome passport too, and Donnie and Aubrey. That is so awesome. They're from the state of Oklahoma. And
Oh, awesome. My dad's from Oklahoma.
oh, why really?
Yeah.
Where at?
Oklahoma City.
Okay, I got some friends in Oklahoma City. In fact, they're fellow YouTubers from there. And
Oh.
my first Army days was in a place called Fort Sewell, Oklahoma. That's where I went to basic training and AIT, all my schooling for what I did in the Army. And
Oh, that's awesome.
it was an experience for sure. We're actually with an amazing view over a lot of different lakes. Oh, lakes! I think it's great to add your visit in Austria. Yes, sir. Like I was saying, I love to swim. That's my thing. First of all, it's great on my back. I had a bad back, but not to get in that. But I love to swim, and my goal is to swim as many Bavarian and Austrian lakes as possible. They are so beautiful. You know,
Really amazing.
and you don't have to worry about alligators because in Florida you have alligators and snake water moccasins that will kill you. You know, so that don't stop me. I mean, I look where I'm at and everything. They're not like flooded, whatever, but there are there, so I'm very careful. But when
Oh
I
my
go
gosh.
now, I used to go to the IFC. I have to worry about snakes. No more. But guess what I found out a couple months ago?
What?
The IFC has snakes in the water.
Uh-oh.
But I've never,
Uh-oh.
many times have I been in there, I've never seen one. I saw a video, and it was called "Snakes in the IFC." Snakes in the IFC, and sure enough, there's a snake. But it's not like a water moccasin. It's like a garden snake over here. In fact, they see you, they go the other way. The guy was saying this is not poisonous. In fact, he picked it up and looked at it, and the snake just withered off. I'm not that guy. If I see a snake, I'm probably gonna first of all pray and say, keep my breath in me, please. Help me swim. And because I do not like snakes. I don't want snakes as a pet. No.
Neither does Indiana Jones. He's not a fan of snakes either.
That's right. Yeah, that's not me. But now, as many times as I swam the IFC, Sarah, I've never seen a snake, and I'm not gonna let that stop me from jumping in. I'm just gonna be more aware, not overly aware, but just aware. And if I see a snake, I'm gonna go the other way. The only thing you have to worry about that is ducks. And that's not even a worry. They come up to you, quack, 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 quack.
They're looking for a little snack or something, a little morsel you can give him.
Yep. Oh, cool duck story. I was in the middle of the IFC.
Mm-hmm.
One duck, one of those wood-looking ducks, the wood ducks, they were following me the whole time I was swimming to the island, and he just kept swimming around me in circles. And I'm thinking, and I kept talking, are you a tack duck or something?
Tack duck.
But he followed me all around, and he came up close to me and everything. He let me pet him. I was petting the duck in the middle of 700. It was 700 foot deep in that area. I'm sitting there petting a duck as I'm swimming, and I did not know I was going to talk about a duck. I'm talking to Sara from To Bayern.
Well, the ducks, I guess, are as friendly as the people. Very welcoming.
Oh yes.
Very happy.
It quacks me up a little bit.
Correct.
Yeah, that's a bad joke.
Oh yeah. My dad would say that's a knee slapper.
Ah, that's good.
Yeah.
All right. See. Mr. Travel. This is Liz. Some of my favorite people here, Liz and Derek. They have a channel, Sarah, called Means to Travel.
Okay.
They're on the road right now.
I think I'm subscribed to them already.
Are you really? How awesome is
Mm-hmm.
that?
Mm-hmm.
That is so
Double check.
cool. In fact, they're going to be on my live stream on the 20th, February 20th.
Yeah, I'm already subscribed to them.
That is really cool.
That's awesome. Then I will tune in for their live stream as well.
That is awesome. I'll make sure to send you a link, and I will make sure to put it on public, not private. I promise you. But Liz, thanks a lot for tuning in, especially on the road. Liz and Derek, I hope you're doing well. This is Nick. I just found a few days ago where my Austrian heritage is from Vickelslag.
Weikerzschlag. Weikerzschlag, Lower Austria. Okay. Interesting.
That's really cool. Yeah, Nick, he's a U.S. postman, and he sends me postcards everywhere he goes, and it's awesome. And Nick, guess what? I got your big postcard yesterday. That was awesome. I'm going to frame it actually. Thanks a lot for thinking of me and sending me that postcard. That's really cool. There's his means of travel. Okay, got some hellos here. Yeah, John Burgers. Oh, there you go. You have a fan here, Sarah.
Yeah.
Ryland Platts Custom. Got some Donnie and Aubrey's here. All right. Yeah, if you're still listening, Liz, make sure to tell Derek I said hello and to drive safe. They're on a road trip. They're just saying hello to Derek. Heading out west. They actually just spent time in the UK, as you've probably seen on their videos.
Mm-hmm.
Which is really cool. Oh, she likes making Beyond Burgers for lunches at home and work days, spice at lunchtime. I'm gonna have to try this Beyond Burger.
You really have to try them. They're not in any way healthy. Don't get confused about that, but they are a great meat alternative. Very convincing.
Sarah, can you help me with this?
Feigen is fig, and Mandeln is almond. So also figs and almonds in the Rhineland-Pfalz.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're talking about the nuts. We're talking about the chestnuts and everything.
Castanien, yeah.
Yes. Okay. It's called.
Oh, that was the instead of Oktoberfest this year, Munich did Bierhauswiesen.
Oh,
that's what it was called.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. That means all the different breweries had their own little party at their like restaurants, which they call Bierhaus.
Wow. Learn. I learn something new every day. Dutch has ordered Domino's pizza in the Netherlands. I hope you enjoy it.
Pizza sounds good.
Yes. I'll get signed up for the logos and Hopper House for tourists. Yes. I love to take people who've never been to Germany to the Hopper House, but no matter how many times I go to Munich, which each leaving Munich, man, I got a story about Munich. I have to tell you. Oh my goodness. Not right now. I have to tell you about Munich. How I got there the first time. Long story, but boy, I still like to go there. You get the little oompa music going on and everything. Just pop in. I like to go upstairs, walk the hall, and eat in that little restaurant in the back too. It's pretty. First time I took a buddy. Please don't buy. Yeah.
Please don't buy a super cheap Dirndl. I would also say the same thing, Arno. Please don't buy the plastic €50 Dirndl from the kiosk at the Hauptbahnhof. Please support a local tailor that makes Dirndls, or a respectable place.
Where I'm going to go get my lederhosen, where I'm planning on it, is to in Garmisch. It's just a little town outside of Garmisch. It's before you go into the Omermergau Road, I call it. Anyway, it's there. I know where it's at. It's outside of Garmisch.
Is it right outside? Is it right off the road?
Yes.
Like right on the left side of the road as you're entering into. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I think it's a Dalle Tracht. I think it's a Dalle.
Yeah. I walked in there and it's all authentic. And her name is Helda. Helda. She's an older lady. I don't want to guess names because she's just listening. I'm not going to know. Anyways, but I promise. I try to be a man of my word. And I told her, I said, when that time comes and I do buy a lederhosen, I will come to you. And she goes, I will remember that. I won't forget. I'm German. And I was like, okay, okay.
Yep.
Gotcha. So I'm going to go. I'm going to search her out. And because I promised, I gave my word 3 years ago that I would come back and get some eventually.
Yeah.
And
You really need it.
being away from not being able to go to Germany since I left October 1st, 2019. That seems so long. You know, I'm gonna I'm gonna buy some lederhosen.
You know what's super interesting about Seattle is there is a town about an hour away on the other side of the mountains that's called Leavenworth. And this town is the building code. You're only allowed to make all the buildings look like a small Bavarian town. It was one of those weird kind of touristy theme towns,
Right.
but they also have an Oktoberfest there, and they also have a Christmas market.
You know, I want to check out the Leavenworth. I've heard of that.
Yeah.
Definitely. Also in Helen, Georgia, about 3.5 hours from me, with 3 hours and 1 minute. I'm a Florida boy living in Georgia. We just moved to Georgia March, to be a year ago. Just want to. I'm from Florida. All my family's in Florida, but we just want to change the pace. But and I can get to Florida in 3 hours. I'm good. Anyways, it's Helen, Georgia is like Leavenworth, but you know, it's this is Helen, Georgia. That's Leavenworth, and I love going there. You know, it looks like I'm in a Bavarian town. It's really cool. My family and I went there in October. In fact, I did 5 videos out of that, 5 different videos out of that, my time there. And it was awesome, especially number 4 when I surprised my friend, Ms. Ermy. Long story short, I won't get long. Her and her husband went to Helen, Georgia, like 2 days after my family and I left. But prior to that, we were hoping to be there together, but it just didn't work out. So I told her, yeah, wish I could be there, but I can't. Well, the whole time I'm going to go there and surprise her. So yeah. I knew she was driving to Helen, her and her husband, and they love going to Germany too, Garmisch and all that stuff. And I was going to Helen to surprise them. Well, I was even, I wish I could be there, you know, take pictures and everything. So I got there about 5 minutes before they got there. So I went inside the hotel where they were staying, and I talked to the people that were there. I said, look, I'm going to surprise somebody. I don't want you to think I'm a creeper out here trying to scare anybody, whatever. But if you hear some screaming, now I didn't know it was going to be this much, but if you hear some screaming, it's just me surprising somebody. And they're like, oh, okay, it'll be fun to watch. So now, of course, during the pandemic, I'm wearing the mask and everything. By the way, Florida Gator. I'm a Florida Gator. I was wearing my Florida Gator mask, you know, right there, go Gators. And I had that on, and I'm hiding behind a bush, and I'm thinking, I really do look like a creeper. Well, I can't be hiding around a bush. But so I hid around the corner, and I saw him pull in, and she got out. Her husband was getting out, and only I could think, I didn't want to scare her. I didn't. My intention wasn't to scare her, but I did.
Yeah. Oh.
I said, excuse me, ma'am, do you have any Grey Poupon? And she went, ah, we just called on your text. You said you couldn't be here. Now you're here.
Oh.
You'll see that if you go to my Helen series, number 4, part 4. You'll see the surprise. But
I'll have to go back and watch those. I saw your German restaurant review the other day.
Oh, cool! Thank you.
Looked really good. Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. I went there in time for lunch or dinner, but I was in time for bakeries and those pastries. Oh my goodness, that's wonderful. All right. Now we got about 5 minutes here because, you know, I definitely want to be respectful of time. And those in the chat, as we say our goodbyes to Sarah here at To Bayern, I'm going to still stay in the chat. So when Miss Sarah leaves, I'm going to answer every single one of these chats. I'm not going to leave until everything's answered. So don't think I didn't look over you. But Sarah. Oh, look at Tommy. Darren and lederhosen eat spaghetti eyes. What a sight that would be. That's sort of my trademark, Sarah.
Yeah.
Spaghetti eyes, because oh my goodness, long story. I was there as a kid. I had spaghetti eyes, and it's just memories. And as a kid, 7, 8, 9, 10, on Wednesday nights we would it was after church on Wednesday nights. The whole church would go over there to this ice cafe because the guy would stay open for us. And we eat spaghetti ice, and when I, of course, that fueled my spaghetti ice rage. Spaghetti ice, please. And I don't know. I'm just spaghetti ice. But Sarah, in closing, is there anything else that you would like to say or add to? This time went by so fast, and I
I
apologize for
know.
technical difficulties on my part. It was my fault. I take full responsibility. The floor is yours.
I just wanted to thank everybody for joining us today. It's so nice to see all of the banter, and there were so many nice questions and comments. So I just want to thank everybody for joining us, and I hope to see more comments and interactions from you in the future. So thank you very much.
Absolutely, Sarah. You have been wonderful, and like I said, I enjoy your videos. And but there's so many things I wanted to say that I just can't. It's going to be like, why didn't I say that? I know it is, but I love your acting skills. I love that one doing your dining equity. You know, when and your husband came up and sat down, you know, and everything. That was guys out there. Listen to me. Check out Sarah. She's a pleasant person. Check out her videos. She's very entertaining and informative at the same time. And when you got the two together, that makes it an awesome channel. And it's awesome. Sarah, I hope your channel grows. I hope you get 1 million subscribers. Because I know they're once they do see you, that's the thing, getting it out there, getting your channel out there. That's the thing. But I think
it's hard to grow, yeah.
It is. But once they find you, and trust me, I'm going to promote you not only just today, but I'm going to tell everybody about you, because all the people that I interview or have as a guest, it's not a one-time thing. I continually make sure to get out. Hey, check out Sarah. Check out so and so. But
thank you.
This is Sarah's day, so check out Sarah at Bavarian. All right, so I'm gonna let you go, and thank you so much for coming. It was definitely an honor and a pleasure to have you here, and I'm looking forward to more of your content.
Thanks so much for having me. We'll be in touch.
Sounds great. And guys are on the chat. Hang tight here. I'm gonna answer all your comments here. And
whoa! Just one thing. I need to comment on this last person's
sure,
comment
no worries.
about a Dandel fashion show. That
Okay.
is a yes from me. Dandel fashion show.
All right. Oh, make sure to check out her. Listen to me. I'm sorry. Check out Sarah's Instagram. Okay, check out Sarah's Instagram. She's all kinds of pictures, and she's in her lederhosen. I mean, dirndl, and I used to call it Durdini for a long time, but dirndl. But anyways, you'll see pictures of her in there. So just check out Sarah.
That's only 3 of my Dandels. Only.
Wow.
Only.
So you
got
it. You got it going on.
I love it. Well, anyway, thank you so much for having me. It was a pleasure, and I will talk to you soon.
Sounds good. Talk to you soon. Cheers.
Bye.
Take care, Sarah.
Cheers.
Cheers. What a pleasure that was to have Sarah on here, guys. Thank you for your understanding too, because it's hard to pay attention to whoever I have as my guest and the chat at the same time. So thank you for your patience. I'm going to answer each and every one of these comments here. Those that know me, I do not leave until everything is answered and addressed. I believe in that. But yeah, do yourself a favor and just check out Sarah. Tell people about Sarah and her channel, Beta Baron. She is very informative. This smart lady. So just check out her channel. Check out her information on different universities in Germany, or how to apply for a university, or D all the above. And tell your friends that maybe have kids that are in high school or something, that they don't know what they want to do. They don't know what college they want to go. Maybe consider go to Germany, and check it out. And I don't want to speak for Sarah, but I'm sure. Well, actually, she says she's there to help. So I want to encourage you to ask questions to Sarah. Sarah, send emails or answer in the chat if you have any questions about how do I start, whatever. I'm sure that she will help you and direct you where you need to go. So that is really, really cool. So back to the chat here. There's you spaghetti eyes. I guess that would be a sight. Even I can't imagine me in leader. host in the first place. But yeah, that would be a sight. And Tommy, are you going to get some lederhosen as well? Miss traveling these roads. Oh, those roads. Oh yeah. I'm so glad everybody came. Errol, hey Errol, if you're still here, hope you're still here. Good deal. Okay, I got Eric here. After COVID, when parties start here again, I'll also get my lederhosen made. It's a must here. Eric, that'd be really, really cool. You know what? That would be awesome. Eric, I can't wait to shake your hand in person. That's gonna be really cool. Good morning, Messenger. Hey, good morning, James. Glad I can't talk. Glad you stopped by here for sure. And I'm sure Sarah's going to read all these comments. In fact, I'll remind her, hey, check out the comments because people are still commenting about Sarah. So that's very cool, Eric. Her pronunciation is great for sure. I mean, wow. I mean, you would think she's German the way she talks. I mean, it's pretty cool. Trying to left pound almost cost me my life. A host tried on his new and jumped on the table. Was our ashtray. Wow. You get any pictures? That's a good morning, Sarah. Now, James, just to let you know, there is a time difference between Germany and the States. From the eastern side of the States, there's a 6-hour difference. So it was 5 p.m. when we started. It was 5 p.m. in Munich when we got on here. So you just add 6 hours, whatever time it is, and there he goes. James, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Good afternoon now. Guys, again, thank you for being patient with me as I go through the chat. And again, just a reminder, I don't leave until the chat's done. So I'm going to answer each and every one of these, okay? Everyone, sorry I came in late, but just woke up. We'll watch the replay. Hey, 4-man Kenneth. Hey, thank you so much for coming. That's really cool. I know you had a late night last night. Lori Sims. All right. Oh, and also, just to remind everybody, I will be having my regular live stream tonight at 7 p.m. And we'll be talking about Sarah's channel here some more. And if you have any more questions, just let me know. And if I don't know, I'll find out for you, or I will direct you to Sarah. So we'll continue to talk about Sarah's channel tonight, without a doubt. Good morning, Carmen. I've been listening and dusting. Thought I'd join the chat now. Well, good deal, Carmen. Sorry I'm late in the chat, but so glad you're here. Awesome folks here. Okay. Tommy, all right. Must have been a walnut there. He says, yeah, he was up there late. Got some hellos. Bergeron's a great place. Salzburg's short train ride. Don't pass up the Congasee. Yes, I love the Congasee. I jumped in the Congasee. Got to swim the Congasee, but the Oversea, just through that field on the other side, it's a million times colder than the Congasee. And the Congasee's freezing. But yes. Guten Tag, he said. All right. Hey, everyone. Hey, how's it going, Seth? So glad you're here. Hopefully, maybe Sarah's watching now, but if she's not, I'll send her a message and say, Sarah, more messages. And okay, it's a great live stream. Hey, awesome stuff. Yes, I totally agree, Seth. All right. Hello. Okay. Some hellos. I'm sorry, but busy recording videos, so I won't be able to record for a few weeks. I look forward to working with you, Sarah. Hey, that is so awesome. Yes, we will be starting a live stream from Deutschland. News to come. Different YouTubers and whatnot. Okay, my favorite thing in Seattle is Ivar's. The seafood is delicious. Ivar's. Yeah, wow. I ought to try out new restaurants. Hey, how's it going there? Glad you came in, ADT. All right. Oh, she answered Ivar's. Okay. All right. She answered. Cool. Okay. She loves Ivar's. I pronounced that right. Well, you guys instantly must see. All right, Legoland is close to Ulm. We're not recommending the German one. I mean, I'll go to the one in Denmark. That one's amazing. Wow, I had to check out all of them. I took my kids to Legoland. They enjoyed it. Now, I've been to Legoland here in the States twice. Taking my kids on 2 different field trips there. Doing great, sir. Hope you're doing well too. With Redwoods, California, the butterfly house. Some butterflies bigger than 2 hands. Yes, they are. Do you have friends who speak German? My husband wants to move to Germany, but I told him he needs to learn German. Otherwise, we'll only be hanging out with expats. Well, that's one way to learn too, because expats such as Sarah, she's fluent, and man, awesome stuff, Carmen. And wow, that'd be cool to move to Germany. Post a channel link in chat. I sure will. And also, Dutch Gamer, if you go to my first live stream, because we had some technical difficulties, which is my fault. I know what the problem was now. I didn't put it was on a private video, but now it's public. Go back to the first one, and the link is in the description. Island Surf Desert Gardens. All right, good morning. All right, there we go, Troy. Thank you, sir, for doing that. I appreciate you putting that link in there. All right, so there you go, Dutch Gamer. Awesome, folks. Thanks for doing that, Troy. I know the kids would grab the credit cards. My kids would do the same with credit cards. Oh, boy. Blaine from Rayleigh Creative Travel. Hey, I just said Rayleigh instead of Raleigh. Hey, kudos to me, right? Well, glad you're here, buddy. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, no worries, Carmen. That's great. Hey, Lori's okay. Morning, Blaine. Got a bunch of hellos here. Hey, James. Okay. What's Professor 2? I wouldn't know this channel. Well, hey, that's very cool. That's very cool, Dutch Gamer. That is very awesome. And I'm glad you came and watched that live stream that I had with Passport 2 with Donnie and Aubrey. Awesome couple. Awesome channel as well. And it's really neat. I just love, having guests that I love. Again, it goes back to I love to share what I love. And I love going to Germany. I love the German culture, the people, the food. And of course, I'm going to say it, the spaghetti ice. It's good stuff. German's a hard language to learn. I agree, but I do know this. The more that you're there, at least for me, the more I pick up. Anytime I go, I usually go 2 weeks at a time. I wish I could spend more time, but I got a family, so that's long enough without a family. I thank God for FaceTime and video chats and all that stuff. So I put my kids to bed. Even though I'm overseas, I can still do that. So technology is awesome, but it's nothing like putting your kids to bed in person. I will say that, but it'll get you through. It'll get you through. Danny, hey, welcome aboard. Glad you're here, buddy. Some hellos, Lori. Got some people came in a little bit after. That's good. That's good stuff. I'm glad you came in. Troy, okay. Got some hellos. We're gonna get through here. Yes. Ever since I found Sarah's channel, To Bayern, a month ago, I'm always looking. Did she put another video up yet? It's sort of one of those. Okay, I can't wait to see the next one. So it's good stuff. Okay, if I see a snake in the water, I'm going to walk in water. I'm gone. Me too, Blaine. But you know what? I'm not going to let that stop me from swimming in the IFC. And Blaine, I would love to take you to Germany and take you to the Garmisch area and this lake that I'm talking about, because it's just beautiful. I love that lake, and it's so refreshing to swim in that lake, and you see the reflections of the mountains above you on top of the lake as you're swimming. It's just beautiful. It's so tranquil. I mean, it's just so relaxing. But you swim to an island, you hang out the island, walk around the island a little bit, and then you swim to the next island. There's 3 of them, 3 or 4, whatever. There's one bigger than another one, but yeah, it's beautiful. Hey, Grammy. So glad everybody's here. This is so cool. Come on down. Rattlesnake is good eating. The basic rule of thumb is a snake swims out of the water. It is poisonous. Troy, to me, if a snake crawls on the land, swims in the water, swims underwater, it is in my sight. It is poisonous. I don't want nothing to do with snakes. No. Keep no. No snakes for me. No, sir. Nope. Nix not die Bahnhofs, Sie bitte. No, it's not happening. No snakes for me. Okay, Tom's saying, okay, I must be getting close to my chat. Tommy said, bye-bye, Sarah. Fun time, good conversation. Next time, perhaps a Durnal fashion show. Okay, gotcha. Says, Sarah saw that there. So thank you all. Oh, awesome stuff. Sarah, you are in the awesome column for sure. always show up. Zach's over in Poland. All right. Now, Zach's from Ohio, and Zach is the biggest Gator fan that I know. I mean, he loves the Gator. Just kidding. He's one of those Ohio State fans, one of those guys. No, but he's a football coach that coached in not only in the States but also in Germany. He had a team in Germany, the Dolphins, but he also played professionally and also in college, of course. And so make sure you check out Zach too. Go to Zach Zaleski. Check out his channel. And Zach, I need to come to Poland. In fact, I'm going to. It's going to happen, and I'm going to make sure it's during football season. I'm going to see one of your games. That's good. That's going to be awesome. Mark, if we get to New York this August, we have a couple more days spent in Europe next year. We're only adding days in Munich, but Innsbruck are the coast of the opposite. Hey, that's very cool. I know firsthand, Mark. Munich, you'll love you'll love Munich. There are different neighborhoods in Munich, different parts to go. It's a very nice city. Every city, town in Germany has its own feel. You won't get the same feel in Berlin like you do in Munich. You won't get the same, and vice versa. That's gonna be real cool, and especially it's only a 45-minute drive from Garmisch. Heaven, Garmisch. So it's really cool. I personally like. I don't dislike driving in Munich, but I like to take the train from Garmisch to Munich, spend the day, whatever. It's only an hour, 15-minute train ride from there, so you can't beat it. Hey, Blaine, thanks for putting the link in there as well. And again, if you have not yet connected with Sara, To Bayern, check her out. There's a link right there. Check out her videos, and if you like her content and you want more of it, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell. So every time she puts out a new video, you will get it immediately, and you will get her content immediately. So it's really cool. And again, I'm gonna promote the heck out of this because I think it's really cool, especially at the university level, for any young person to venture out from the norm. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, okay? But man, there's so much opportunity out there, and this is just another option to go to a university in a different country. You have different culture. You learn the language, experience the culture, and Sara is the person to go to. Her channel, To Bayern, to find out more on how to get into university. And again, like I said, feel free to ask her questions, and I'm sure she will answer each and every one of them. Oh, I just missed one here. I'm sorry. Does it? Yeah, it would be stop between Salzburg and Venice. Yes, there we go. Missouri with Darren. I did a 10-hour live stream last night, but it was very informative. Yes. Well, thank you so much, Kenneth. I take that you're leaving, and then glad you came up. I was on your live stream a little bit last night. In fact, I was on your live stream in your panel for a little bit, but it was good to see you last night for sure, and meeting all these new folks too. Or we make such as the south of Salzburg, take you all the way. Hey, yeah, there you go. April, June is our season. You're welcome anytime. Well, I'm catching up. All right, Zach, that's cool. I'm going to write that down. April. In fact, hey Zach, if you don't mind, can you send me on Instagram? Can you send me your schedule and maybe your team's website or something? Your team name. I don't know I don't remember your new team's name, but I definitely want to follow up on that and come see some football. And of course, I'm a defensive man. I love DT, defensive tackle. All right, Tommy. Unless you come up, goes up on the way east west. Okay. Oh, I think we're getting close. So the train seemed to go either way through Innsbruck, through Village is fast. Wow, so many places to learn, so many places out there. This is a big world, and Germany is just a piece of it. I talk a lot about Germany, hence my name. My name is Germany with Darren, because Germany is magnificent. This world is magnificent. Explore. I talk about Germany a lot, but explore the world. And a good place to go for that is Walter's World. Okay, make sure you go see Walter's World. Mark and Jocelyn. Okay, they've been around for 11 years at least, doing YouTube videos on different travels. If you have not heard of Walter's World, please go to that. You'll see places from all over the world where they've been, and talk about informative. They're very informative as well. They're great people. It's always nice seeing them in person as well. and have a fun time with that. And so definitely go see Walter's World. Okay, I'm gonna close up shop. Oh, there, Kenneth. But Kenneth, I'm gonna go ahead and close up shop. We've been on here 89 minutes on this one. I think I was on 20 minutes the first one. Thanks, guys, for putting up with technical difficulties, which is my fault. I can't blame anybody else but me. But I know what happened now. I didn't put it in public. It was private. My mistake. But you could go to the first session and see that too. So I'm going to go ahead and cruise. Thank you very much for coming up on the chat. Thank you for making Sarah feel at home. Sarah, if you're listening out there, you are welcome on my chat, my live stream, anytime whatsoever. And I'm sure everybody here will agree. So I'll see you tonight. I'm going to have my normal live stream at 7 p.m. And we're going to continue to talk about Sara and To Bayern and just have a discussion on the discussion today. So for those who can make it, I hope to see you there. Bye, Lori. I saw that. Hope you have a great day too. So I'll see you tonight. So with that being said, and without further ado, here it comes. Here comes my face. Duncan shoes. Oh! I'm not crazy, but I'm crazy over spaghetti eyes. Juice.